Those are teenagers. They're teenagers. They're like boys. Like, no, they're boys, but they're like teenagers. They're like in these stages.
Okay, sorry, come on up, mate. Do you want to sit or stand?
Happy to, whichever venue. Happy to stand.
All right, mate.
What is they doing? How come that random guy gets to go up there? Wait, Dad.
Yeah,
He just gets
I don't
to
like being in the middle. This picture's very hard to
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Welcome to Jack Smith Park for Football SA's broadcast of this round 17 encounter between the home side West Torrens Birkalla and tonight's visitors Adelaide University. Should be an absolutely fascinating match. West Torrens Birkalla playing for a high position in the Apex Steel NPLSA final series, and Adelaide University looking to ensure that this will be their best season since they last made the finals in 2019, and coming here off the back of an impressive 3-0 win over Modbury Vista. We'll quickly go through the sides in the way we believe they will line up on the pitch. Firstly, for the home side, West Torrens Birkalla, Kendall Jenner in goal, a back four of Nicole Robertson, Mabel Day, Alice Macaulay and Annalise Simpson. In midfield, Alana Ursino, Dylan Holmes and Lena Vogelsang. And up forward, Hayley Needs and Marlia Tarazon, either side of Talia Bellardo. They're coached by Mitch Nicholson. And for Uni, it's Claudia Jenkins in goals, a back four of Maddie Box, Sam Maudsley, Macy Borton and Molly Simmons. In midfield, their captain, Alicia Panagakos, Charlie King and Sarah Morgan. And up forward, Sophie Burke, Kelly Tataran and Chloe Richardson. Duncan Song is the coach of Adelaide Uni. And in the middle, the referee this evening will be Henry Day. The assistants are Dan Surtoy and Tom O'Caddy. Absolutely perfect night at Jack Smith Park. Cool, hardly a breath of wind. Big moon is out over the back of the club rooms here. Looking forward to kick-off in this round 17 match. The round having started on Wednesday evening with the Premiers West Adelaide defeating Football SA NTC by 2-0. And at the last time of checking, it was Salisbury Inter 7, Flinders United 0 in their match at Service FM Stadium. Well, it looks like Adelaide Uni in their away white and purple kit, are about to have the kick-off. Kelly Tataran over the ball. We just await the referee's whistle, and we are away. Early touch there for Morgan. Uni looking to work their way up the left, but Robertson wins it. Now it's back with Morgan. I'm just going to work it out around their back line. Good pressure, Maudsley just trying to get it back up to box. Up the wing, but that's been intercepted. It's tight early. Robertson there, playing in the centre-back position tonight. Was at full-back last week for Burks. And now it comes out today. Trying to turn there was Needs, but it's been won well by Simmons. Panagakos gets it back from Morgan. Panagakos just wanting to lift it over to where Burke is. And it's been cleared, but not for long. But here's Vogelsang for Burke, so that's just gone a little bit behind her. And Robertson will just have to put the foot through it. It's back with Panagakos. Good pressure there by Tarazon. It's come to Holmes. And now there could be a break on here. Needs trying to take it on and gets it into the area for Holmes. That's going to be a goal kick. That's my pleasure to work to introduce a coach who knows all about success in the WMPL, a winner with Adelaide Comets in 2023, taking out the Premiership and the Cup that year. Welcome, Tom Monsignor.
Welcome. Thank you very much for having us. Thanks very much for having us. It's crisp night, but a beautiful night so far. So really looking forward to a great game tonight.
Just wanted to ask you a little bit about preparing teams at this time of the season when it comes to incentives, Tom, because you'd know what it's like when a team's staring at a top position or perhaps a little bit lower on. I mean, Uni can't make the finals and they can't go down either. Is it a case of we just go through the same sort of motivation every week, or do you say, look, let's really finish this as well as we can? I mean, how do you get up for these sorts of games?
Yeah, I think you probably have some certain goals in between. Like, I'm not sure whether Duncan would have had maybe a points tally.
So we'll just interrupt you because Tarazon's coming into the area and goes for a shot. That's out for a goal kick. Sorry, continue, Tom.
Yeah, no, just whether they had a points tally at the start of the year. Maybe they wanted a certain points tally and that might get them a place. There might be some personal things and those sorts of things that might be going on, but it also might be a bit of an incentive for next year as well, to what they want to build on for next year. Yeah, they've certainly been a lot more consistent this year, Adelaide Uni. Yeah, so maybe just sort of building on that, maybe there's some certain incentives in there.
And of course, Burks are in an interesting position. I mean, they're going to make the finals. That's confirmed. We'll just pause for a moment because Tarazon is about to get on the board. Pause our conversation, not the commentary, and that's going to be a corner early on for Burks. It's a little bit interesting because they've made the finals, but there's a big advantage in finishing second or third ahead of finishing fourth or fifth. So that's probably something that's probably their main focus right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, finishing second or third, or finishing fourth or fifth is a huge advantage. Just gives you the opportunity to have a little slip up if you need to, but also to try and get to a grand final winner. To win 4 games in a row is quite hard. At that point, so.
Here comes the corner. And it's close to goal, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Sorry, continue, Tom.
Yeah, certainly it just gives you a little bit of, I guess you can prepare a little bit more. At least you can prepare for 2 weeks. You know that it's not cutthroat every single week. And I think that pressure being cutthroat every single week, if you do that for 4 weeks, we've seen teams do it. We saw Campbelltown
last year.
But yeah, I think mentally it just sort of drives you a little bit harder as well.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, they did fall short in the grand final. An amazing effort to make it from 5th spot, but you've got to win 4 straight weeks against every single other finals opponent if you finish 4th or 5th, which is obviously very, very difficult, and nobody's done it yet. We did see Metro United come from the bottom place in the final series in 2020, but it was 4 teams in the finals that year. It was a little bit different.
Yeah, I think it was only a 3-week final series.
That's right,
yeah.
Here's Fogelsang for Burks. It's done well to hold on to possession, can't keep it in though, so that's going to be a goal kick. And can confirm, of course, that the finals will be West Adelaide, Salisbury Inter, Adelaide Comets, West Torrens, Birkalla in some sort of order. Clearly West Adelaide top, but there's a really, really close go for second and third between Inter Comets and Birkalla. And Campbelltown pretty much certain. It's incredibly unlikely that NTC will be able to overhaul them now.
Yeah. Well, NTC have still got 2 games left. They've got a game Monday night against Rangers as well, so potentially.
Chance here for Birkalla. Here's Needs into the area. Needs goes for a shot. Nice to get that shot away, but straight to Jenkins. Yes, they do have the game in hand, playing on Monday night, but they'd be relying on. A fair bit. In fact, I should correct myself. They can only get to 26 points with the last 2 games, so they will actually fall short, irrespective. My mistake. Here's Maudsley coming forward for Uni. Was terrific last week against Modbury Vista, the American centre-back. And it's going to be repelled by Annalise Simpson. In fact, there's a bit of a US flavour tonight. Savannah Frisbee, who hasn't played since round 10, is back on the bench tonight after a long injury layoff for Adelaide Uni. And of course we have Marlia Tarazon in the Burks side. Now Panagakos. Richardson puts the ball in board. It's a good one. Tataran just trying to get the shot away. He's king. And was well intercepted. It's going to be a Birkalla throw. To be taken here by Mabel Day. He hasn't seen a lot of first team action in recent weeks. Good to see her back. And a former Uni player, of course. Facing her old club. Just looking up the wing. Needs made the move, but under a lot of pressure there. And Simmons gets it forward. But here's Robertson for Burks. And goes back to Kendall Jenner in goal. Oh, and Burke nearly did well to get there. Now they're trying to work their way up the right-hand side. Switching it across the left here today. Just gets inside the challenge of Richardson. Macaulay. Ursino. Day. Back to Macaulay. Just going to have to retrieve, but We've got Charlie King down here.
That didn't look. It didn't look like there was much in that. Hopefully, she's not gone over and fallen on a knee or something like that.
Yeah, it's that little bit harder, the synthetic surfaces,
Yeah,
aren't
and
they?
I reckon there's a touch of like dew on it. You can sort of see the first couple of minutes there was a little bit of slipping around, so maybe there's some dew on it. But maybe it's a little bit slippery, but hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, back on her feet. I think she'll continue. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. And with 8 minutes played, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's West Torrens Birkalla nil, Adelaide Uni nil, Charlie King okay to continue. Now, here's Tarazon. Ball back with Ursino. Tataran comes to apply pressure, and it might have worked. Burke comes up with it. Rebound's going to come to Panagakos. Here's Morgan. Turns. Borton now. Simmons. Looking up the wing, and put out by Day. King. Richardson wanting to get it back. That's been stabbed away is Fogelsang, also a former uni player, of course. And just trying to get Bilardo going there, but just a little bit too much on it.
You've got Hayley Needs as a former uni player as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Maudsley. Goes out to box. Into the side tonight. In place of Talia Gromball, who I understand has moved to England to play. Scored last week for Adelaide Uni, and now off.
And now jumped on a plane. Fair enough, nice way to go. Their season's starting in a couple of weeks. Most of the season's over in the UK.
Yeah. But good replacement, Matty Box. Very experienced.
Yeah, they do have a handful of players that have played that sort of over 100 games at this level.
Yeah.
They just know exactly what they need to do. Maybe not flashy stars, but they've got enough that are organised and don't get beat too often.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And there's another one of those players in Alicia Panagakos that you talk about.
Absolutely. And obviously a massive target for set pieces as well. So there's always a focus when you play against uni is set pieces. Make sure someone's on her.
Yeah.
Try not to give them away.
Holmes for Burks. Ursino tried to get the ball through, but Maudsley was in the way. Might get another bite at it. Now Vogelsang's found a pocket of space. Vogelsang, Maudsley comes to her, but it's come out to Needs. Back in board, can they get Holmes onto it? King might get a foot in there and does. And it's come out to Mabel Day. Needs. Sorry, it's Tarazon who tries to get in board. That's a really good challenge there by Simmons.
That's a great pass.
King. Morgan. Holds on well. Turning there nicely was Box. Panagakos. Tataran. Good challenge Robertson, but it's come back to Uni, and Burke has it. Playing on the wing. Oh, and that's just missed Tataran. So chance for Burks to counter here through Tarazon. And Holmes can accelerate forward. Maudsley's managed to read that and intercept. Now it's back with Needs. That's good. Holmes can get across, and there's a couple in the middle to aim for. And it's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, you can hear Mitch Nicholson on the sideline telling Hayley to try and get in there. Hayley needs to try and get in there. They've got in a couple of good opportunities here. Birkalla got in some good areas. Just that final pass, just eluding them right now.
Yeah, they've probably had just a little bit the better play so far in these first 12 minutes.
Claudia's definitely been a little bit busier, but most of them have been out the hands or goal kicks.
And it's going to be her launching. No, it's going to play it to Borton. Oh, and it's going to be turned over there. Alice McCauley, but no, King gets it for Uni. Tataran. Robertson wins it. It's good battling in the middle. It's come to Holmes. McCauley. Day. Trying to get Tarazon going. Tarazon's going to be able to turn forward here. Holmes now. Out to Needs. Trying to take on Box.
She's done well.
And it's going to be a corner. Second corner for Birkalla.
That certainly looks like what they're trying to do. Trying to get the ball out wide to Hayley Needs out there on the right. Trying to isolate her fullback. Hayley very, it's been really, really good this year, taking on players and getting past players a lot.
I was just going to ask you that because I feel like she's been better this year.
Yeah,
Needs.
she has.
Has been a bit of a fringe player at Berks, but looking very much a start-up at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's big improvement. And selfish reasons. I taught Hayley at sports college, so kind of follow her career a little bit. She's been a lot more involved. She's looked like she's gained a yard of pace and maybe just gained a bit of confidence.
McCauley with the corner. It's into a good area here, but Jenkins gets it away. Robertson tries to hook it back. That's out for a goal kick. My co-commentator tonight, Tom Monsignor, WMPL honours winner with Adelaide Comets in 2023. That was some match, the cup final that year, I remember, between your Comets side and Salisbury Inter, and it's absolute attritional battle.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember there was, I reckon we kicked off about 10 to 9.
Yes, it was a late night.
Because there was a reserve game beforehand. It was around the World Cup, so they were trying to get more games in on a Friday. And I reckon I left there about 11:45.
Yes. No, I remember it was a late night, and we thought we were going to end up with penalties, but Emily Hazelwood scoring late, getting the only goal of the game, made sure that it was won at the end of extra time for Comets. Now here's Tarazon, Fogelsang, and they're going to work it out at the back here. Here's Ursino, Fogelsang, back to McCauley. Just trying to get that into Bilardo. It's just going to run on here for Box. Panna, Morgan. Turning here is Tataran, but Robertson's gone with her.
It's good defending. That's Tataran's strength, just to drop off and see if she can turn and face forward.
Oh, good win here from Bilardo, and a chance for Robertson.
Oh,
it's in! That is a terrific goal from Nicole Robertson. Well, the sort of play, she's no stranger to scoring, but you normally expect her to do it when there's a corner or something like that, but she's hit that brilliantly.
Yeah, and as good as Claudia Jenkins is, unfortunately she can't get her if they go in the side netting. Great start from Birkalla.
Well, it is, and they have been the more likely side so far. And in the 16th minute, Nicole Robertson has given them the lead.
Yeah, again, trying to play through midfield and again trying to isolate out the other side, out on their right-hand side. Got a bit of luck, probably, in the challenge, but a nice little layoff and a great finish.
Yeah, and I think fair to say that she's at the heart of the move as well with dispossessing Tataran there. So, that was very good play. Well, Uni, being asked the question now. I came here feeling like they were a chance tonight. I was very impressed with their match last week. I mean, Vista obviously, one of the more lowly teams, but they did play very, very well. I thought.
Even first half, it was 0-0. I reckon I was watching a bit of that, and they still had a lot of chances. Yeah. So I think that Bobby Vista could probably say, maybe a bit unlucky coming out 3-0, but I reckon that reflected the game. Oh, it's a bit loose.
Oh, and that's been well intercepted there by Tarazon.
3v2.
Now Holmes is away, and the ball in board, but the flag's gone up because Bilardo was just offside.
Dangerous place to lose it.
Yeah. Free kick for Uni. believe that 7-0 might be the final score between Salisbury Inter and Flinders United. Oh no, that does suggest that it hasn't quite reached full time just yet there, but clearly no doubt about the fact that Inter will record another 3 points and move themselves on to 35. It just puts them one short of clinching a top 3 spot.
Yeah, and this means that the 3 points here for Birkalla is really, really important.
Yeah, because they can't actually finish ahead of Inter without winning tonight and next week against, they'll be away to Vista next week, Birkalla.
Yeah.
Tarazon just finding Fogelsang here, who's...
With Comets playing Metro tomorrow, you would think the way Comets are going, that might be 3 points to them. So, yeah, it's really important to win this.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of those teams, Comets, Inter or Birkalla, must miss out on the top 3 and have to go into the finals facing the long route of coming from the elimination final.
But not only that, but also facing Campbelltown.
Campbelltown, yeah, good point.
So I don't think we've seen a more even top 5. I reckon the top 5, anyone could beat anyone. I mean, West Adelaide obviously have a lot more going for them, but just pauses there looking to go
Here's
forward.
Tarazon. Oh, that's a great return ball there from Fogelsang. Tarazon! And Borton got there in the end to make sure that there was no more damage than a corner to Birkalla. But yes, you're right. I was thinking that there's often in the final series, there's probably 1 or 2 teams that are just at that half notch below and often get exposed pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
not sure that's the case this year.
No, I think you're right. And I think it's probably at the detriment at the bottom end, because maybe some of the, like even my situation at Flinders with someone like Conte and Claudia Hewitt left for Inter, and it's strengthened them and probably weakened Flinders.
Yeah.
So it's probably been at the detriment at the bottom end, but...
Here comes the corner again. Headed away by Panagakos.
It needs to be good to get
Borton.
past there.
And nothing ahead of her, so she just goes for distance. Fair enough. Simpson gets past one challenge. It's intercepted by Box, though. Now here's Morgan at the heart of a lot of good play for Uni. They've got Panagakos loose in the middle, so that's where it goes. But that's going to be intercepted by Robertson. Here's Ursino. Fogelsang. That's good play. Can Needs get a cross in here? That's going to be comfortable enough for Claudia Jenkins. And a chance for Simmons to drive up the right-hand side for Uni. Get the ball into Richardson. King.
There we go.
Morgan, this is better. They can open up the play on the left now. Here goes Burke. Up against, and well done Simpson. Had to concede the corner though.
A really well-weighted ball from Sarah Morgan out there. Just made it really, really hard to defend. So let's see if they can get Panna on the end of this and see what we can get.
We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And after 21 minutes, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard. For your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions, West Torrens Birkalla 1, Adelaide Uni 0. But Adelaide Uni with their first corner of the game, which Morgan will take. And can Maudsley get onto her? Didn't quite get to her. In fact, it was Box that tried to get the header on target. That's going to be a goal kick for Burks. Macaulay. It's been intercepted by Richardson, so Morgan has it. King. Morgan. Simmons. It's not quite going to get past Ursino. Now Fogelsang can get onto this. Morgan's challenged well. Good battle between Morgan and Fogelsang there. It comes out to Box for Uni. Now Burke. Morgan says, run up the wing, that's where I'll send it, and does. Burke and Simpson battling there.
Yeah, it's a good little battle early on. Annalise, obviously, Simpson out of the NTC program, her first year here at Birkalla, has had a great season as well.
Yeah, she certainly has. A lot of pace, Annalise Simpson.
Yeah. I think she's kind of grown into her body a little bit. When she was at the NTC, she was very, quite thin and quite slight, and it looks like she's had another growth spurt. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think one thing that's really improved with Burks this year is the back four, and I think she's got I think she's had a fair bit to do with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's king. Of course, I've always mentioned almost every week the commentator's curse. If I say something like their defence has improved, most people at Burks will be like, keep your trap shut, because that probably means we'll concede.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
But the ball's with Jenna now. Okay, now here's Day. Tarazon. Back to Ursino. Sweeps it out to Simpson. I'll just hold it along the back. And this is something else that I think has changed a little bit with Burks this season, is what you're seeing now. Just they're happy to hold and be patient at the back. I don't really recall that in previous years with them. Just wait for the opportunities, wait for the movement ahead of them. And this has worked for them now. Day.
I think they've
Vogelsang.
Feels like they've found an extra body in midfield as well. So even like Sarah Chappell's not in there tonight. She's sitting on the bench.
She's on the bench, yeah.
She was like last year. She was probably, if it didn't go through her, it looked very scrappy.
Yeah.
Whereas this year, I mean, yeah, they're looking like they're playing through some other players as well and through some other channels, which has been, obviously they're actually really great to watch.
And that's going to go out for a throw into Burks, which Day can take. Looking up the wing to Tarazon. Has she kept it in? I don't think so. It's out for a throw. And I feel like also, I don't want to just sound like we're sitting here only being, positive about everybody and not being being discerning or anything like that. But we'll just pause for a moment. Here's Burke getting the ball from Tataran, who's kept her run going. But I'm not sure she quite anticipated where that was going, so Needs is able to clean up and get it back to Jenna. But I feel like Uni's taken a step up as well, and that back four, which is a very young back four, has, I think, really benefited from another year of being together.
Absolutely, and I know they've had some goalkeeper changes across there. I know we've got they had young Topaz that she's over with the state schoolgirls at the minute, so she's not on the bench. But bringing Claudia for this last bit of the season, that will make a huge difference to those players moving forward.
Yeah.
And I know they had Ev Goldsmith at the start of the year, who unfortunately had to step away with some concussion stuff.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that she's had problems with that in the past.
She has, and she's fantastic. But having Claudia in there as well, we'll just sort of settle them a little bit.
A good win there by Holmes against her Adelaide United teammate in Sarah Morgan, and we'll get the free kick when there was no advantage. So chance for maybe Simpson to swing one in. Or it's going to be Holmes coming over to do that. Uni holding their line right on the 18-yard area.
There's not heaps of bodies forward. Leaving a few back.
Day sneaking around the back. If it goes that far, it won't. But Borton will head it away. Burke looking for Tataran. That's going to be taken over there by Tarazon. Oh, nearly got Vogelsang through, but Maudsley was alive to it. Has kept the run going, though. Couldn't quite keep it in.
Yeah, they're just in and around there, in and around that edge of the box. Little Vogelsang and a couple of them just getting beyond their midfield in between the lines and looking really, really dangerous.
Don't feel like the Duncan and Zach and co at the on the Uni bench will be overly happy with this first 27 minutes. I feel like they've got more in them. Haven't quite gotten into any sort of stride yet, Uni.
Yeah, I think the three in midfield, there's a couple of times where Sarah Morgan's holding on to it a few times, maybe looking for another run. So I feel like there may be a little bit of disconnect there in midfield. And haven't been able to get on the ball as much as they would have liked.
Here is Morgan, trying to get it through to Tataran, gets it back. Panagakos, it's gone back to Maudsley. Tries to get that up the wing. That's out for a throw. Which Simpson can take.
The commentator's curse again. She's got a very, very long throw for that.
Yeah, you can see that one went a bit of a distance with little effort.
Yeah, that's right. Seen her like in attacking areas, launch them and get them close to the front post, which doesn't happen in the women's game as much as you'd like.
There it goes again over where it was anticipated, that's for sure. But Morgan's trying to get it back to Maudsley here, and then King. Robertson wins it, needs, and they'll work it out at the back again. Of course, Macaulay has come into that defence we've been talking about as well this year, and there is that commentator's curse. Straight to Uni's Molly Simmons. Is Richardson. Borton. But yeah, it's players like Simmons and Borton in particular, and Bouchereau as well, who's a sub tonight. I feel like they're just continuing to develop.
Yeah, that's it. And every squad changes every year, but they've sort of kept with those sorts of players. So might be on here.
Now, a bit of space here for Tarazon. Finds Bilardo. Has got numbers in the middle here. And it's just had to be chested away. Simmons has still got a bit of work to do here. That's going to go out for a throw. And it's going to be a throw for the attacking side. Burks.
Yeah, those players that have been around at Uni for a while, I feel like they're building again. It's all well and good to go and grab 5 or 6 players and try and get yourself right up there. But if you slowly build, then you build things a little bit more sustainably. Which looks like what they're doing. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's been headed away, but it's going to be another throw.
Dead unlucky with injuries as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Alana Fitzsimmons was on fire early in the season. Scored a couple of cracking goals.
2 seasons in a row, in fact.
Yeah.
But she started brilliantly and has had the dreaded ACL. It's just such bad luck.
She looked as good as I'd seen her at the 3 or 4 games I watched her this year. It looked like she was right back up to her form, and that would have been that's a huge outlet, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Missing her, they've missed Frisbee for a lot of the year. She's back on as a sub tonight, and I think their best side is a pretty good one. Here's a day though for Burks. They're on the attack again, and they've found Tarazon here who can get a ball in, and that might go in over Jenkins. It has. I'm not sure if that was what she wanted to do or if she was trying to cross. But the result is that it's a goal for Marlia Tarazon. And in the 32nd minute, Burks are 2-0 up.
Yeah, probably a cross shot, you'd say, maybe a shot cross. But the combination in the wide players here, they just got beyond the winger and be able to get the space in behind Simmons, the fullback. And then get some delivery from there. If she had some time to get some delivery, she'll probably tell you she meant to shoot, but even if she was trying to cross, she still had bodies in the box, and it was still a good opportunity. So,
well, they're usually pretty honest, these players. I remember at the end of the Cup final in 2024, West Adelaide sealed it with a goal from Tessie Mitchell. I said, I think she went for the shot, but no, she admitted later I was probably crossing that. But it was a good effort to get into that position and deliver anyway, and that's half the battle, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You get in behind the fullback, anything can happen. I always say, if there's nothing on, just smack it across the 6-yard box. Who cares who goes in off?
Work for Uni here to do. Here's King. Box. And that's gone out. Just all a bit disjointed a lot of the time.
Yeah, and it feels like a lot of things that Birkalla's doing are coming off as well, like little touches around for each other.
Here's Simpson. I think that's gone out though, so unique chance for the throw-in to get some foot on the ball and try to launch an attack. Morgan, Burke. It's gone forward. Robertson can head it away. Fogelsang. Robertson's going to need to retrieve and try to kick the ball in, but it's been overturned here. Now, here's a ball into Richardson. Just tried to get a touch. Went down, no free. Orsino brings it away. Tarazon. Holds on.
So I reckon there's a bit of difference there in the two teams at the minute. Is that good opportunity at the edge of the box, and Birkalla seem to have been able to play it out fairly comfortably. Not heaps of pressure on the ball. The same thing at the other end, and Birkalla are really pressing and trying to win the ball.
Burks to bring the ball out from the back again now. Macaulay. He's got space to push into. Has Day up on the left, but goes inboard. That's the spot.
Yep.
And Day's found some space. We'll bring it back though. And they rebuild. Orsino will switch it back out to the right-hand side for Simpson. Needs inboard. Looking for Bilardo there. It's been put away, but pressure again, and this might fall to Holmes. Goes the snapshot. Straight to Jenkins on that occasion.
Yeah, trying to get beyond this fullback here, this left-hand side. Nearly had some success here. Again.
Now to Taran. Let's get the ball over to Richardson. Day takes control there. Tarazon, who's been a good in the transitions for Burke so far tonight. Macaulay. Simmons was in front there. Now, here's to Taran. Morgan. Panagakos. Wants to lift it over for Richardson. Away by Macaulay. Holmes. Gets it back from Tarazon. Fogelsang. That's good.
In behind again.
Needs now.
Dylan Holmes back post. Well, good challenge.
Yeah, that was well done there by Maudsley. And wins the throw as well. Leaves it for box. Not sure what.
Yeah, I reckon Haley Needs has got a hand in there and slapped it away at one point.
Okay.
She looks very, very calm, but get her into a heated situation and you'll know about it.
The throw is going to be headed straight back. And now this could be a chance for Holmes to get onto it. Dylan Holmes! Ooh. That's almost exactly that range that Dylan so often scores from.
Yeah. Fortunately, we were missing it at the end of the year with her going over to Europe.
Not returning, I think enrolling in the FIFA Masters, which is a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, I had a bit of when I saw it, I did a bit of a Google search on that. That looks unbelievable, that opportunity. So, and no more deserving to be on a program like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, header comes here to Bilardo. That's just going to run out for a throw. Which box will take? We're in the 37th minute. And Uni got a lot of work to do if they're going to get back into this one. Morgan. That's well intercepted by Simpson. Needs, but Tataran takes over. Morgan. Box. Just not really finding a way out, but now they can just hold the ball and rebuild. It's going to go all the way back from Maudsley to Jenkins and Borton. Oh, and Maudsley's had to backtrack to hold on there.
Birkalla pressing very, very high, making it really difficult to find an easy option.
Yeah, closing off those passing lanes. Now, that's a good ball over to Simmons. Oh, good challenge day, but also a good challenge from Borton. But it's come to Ursino for Birkalla. And gets it back to Robertson. Ursino. Now, Burke has done well to get there, but Robertson was in the way. He was looking for Tataran. Just got to get to a few more balls first. It's as simple as that in some of these situations for the uni players.
Yeah, what I have been impressed with the Birkalla is how much they do press, but then when they win the ball back, they give themselves some depth to be able to play and then be able to keep it for longer periods.
Jenkins now looks for Burke. Might break here to box. Trying to get it back to Burke. Simpson cuts that out. Throw in for Adelaide Uni. Just ahead of the halfway line on their left. Panagakos. Oh, well, that's...
Again, bodies forward here.
Yeah.
Dylan's looking to go forward quickly. Haley looking to go forward quickly.
Simpson to take. It's gone through to Maudsley. Now, looks across to Simmons. Now, inboard, King, Borton, Morgan, Panagakos, just holding it at the back. Now it's into King.
Yeah, you can see Sarah Morgan getting through a lot of work to try and create some space to be able to play.
It's going to be a free kick to King.
Yep,
Morgan wants to take it quickly. Burke. And that was just cut out there by Simpson. It's come out to Simmons for Uni. Panagakos and Morgan, bit of interplay there all, but that's been given away again, but it's come back, fortunately, for Uni to Simmons. Maudsley, Panagakos.
Again, it's a high press.
Sorry, it was Borton there before, and then
Pressure on the ball the whole time here from Birkalla. They've kind of got out of it a little bit. See if they can create something.
Morgan. Can they get a cross in here? Ursino cuts it out. And Simpson gets it away. Maudsley says she got a bit of a nudge, nothing doing. Borton heads it on. Panagakos, Maudsley. That was thoughtful. Morgan. Burke. And maybe they could get something going here because Tataran's in the middle. Burke just paused. Has Robertson facing her. Morgan. There's that ball in Tataran. Oh,
It's a great ball in.
That's better from Uni. And Simmons might be able to keep the attack alive. No, that's going to be a Burke's throw.
The referee's got that spot on, though. Yeah, nice little move. Again, they just kept that a little bit longer than Uni and been able to play into those spaces. So, well done to them.
We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And after 41 minutes, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard. For all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions, West Torrens, Birkalla 2, Adelaide Uni nil. Uni trying to reduce the deficit, but Robertson's going to be able to tidy up there. He's done well to keep that ball in.
It's not going out yet.
And Bilardo holds on to it as well.
It's getting a bit later in the half. Looks like the players are just a little bit tired maybe here. Maybe not quite running on top of the ground, but yeah, a goal here from Uni and this mixes the game right up.
Yeah, absolutely. And Burke's definitely worth their 2-0 lead, but
They tell you 2-0 is the most dangerous score in football.
you know, I always think of the Australia-Iran qualifier in 1997.
Don't get me started. I was 11 years old or something, 12 years old at the MCG.
Yeah.
And with 4 of my uncles, and all of a sudden had none of my uncles anywhere near me.
Yeah.
They were all lost and gone.
Yeah, I was at the game too.
Yeah.
But, I think first time I'd ever seen the Socceroos play outside of Adelaide. And Yeah.
Yeah.
The less we talk about it, the better, probably.
Yeah,
but I probably should have mentioned it. But
No.
I always think of that with 2-0 when people make that call. So Burks now, they want to hold on to that 2-0 lead going into half-time, that's for sure. Day getting it up the wing. It's a throw-in.
You know, also, as a coach, I think at 2-0, especially late on, I think, oh, it's okay. Even if it's 2-1, we don't need to panic. So quite often I'll come off and go, oh, yeah, we won 2-1. They're like, no, you won 2-0. Like, oh, in my head, I was like, yeah, we're only 1 up, so we're fine. Yeah.
Box
Here we go,
just trying
corner.
to get that, and it was deflected out for a corner. So another chance for Uni with a set piece, and this, and what we're talking about. I guess when you know, if you have been 2-0 down and you grab one just before half time, as you know, bizarre as it may seem, you can really go in with your tails up, having just scored.
It can be another one of those, though, that you might even go in and go, well, actually, maybe we don't need to change so much. Whereas at 2-0, you go, actually, we need to have a crack at this and do something different. So there's a few different ways you can look at it.
That's a good point.
But let's see how they deliver this.
Here goes Morgan. And can Maudsley get onto that? It was nodded away.
Not sure she's nailed those 2 deliveries. And this is dangerous.
Needs has made the break now.
Oh, good defending.
Good pace there. But, no, it's going to be a chance for Bilardo. It's 3-0.
It's a great break.
Oh, she's done really well there, because there was a moment where it looked like Borton was closer to the ball and it looked like she'd covered that off.
Correct.
But Bilardo came back to win the ball and slot it home. And Burks, well, they're just about out of sight here.
Yeah, go from 2-1 to 3-0. Potentially go from 2-1 now to 3-0. That makes a huge difference. But great body work from Bilardo. Aileen, I think it was Aileen Eads on the other side that won the ball, just put it into some space and let her do the rest. You're right, though, the defender looked like she had covered her.
Yeah.
And looked like she had it covered, but she managed to find a second win and get her body across and finish it really well. So well done. And again, Birkalla really worthy of the lead that they've got here.
That's also Bilardo's 7th for the season. So she and Foglesang are now equal top scorers for Birkalla in the WNPL. Here is Foglesang, maybe looking to go back up. Holmes puts it back through for Foglesang, but it's out for a goal kick. It was a good idea.
Yeah, and in the last minute of the half, just when the girls looked a little bit tired, that last little effort from Needs out there, and then that really big effort from the centre forward to stick the ball in, it was fantastic.
Goal kick, and that really makes the second half, I won't say academic, but Uni've got to turn this game right around. It's not just the score, it's the way, the terms the game have been played on, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's probably 2 or 3 other opportunities that they've had here. Here again, Day's out here, and we're looking at a combination here.
Holmes
has got in between the defence and the midfield again.
Tarazon holds on under the challenge of Simmons. Day puts it back into the hot spot.
Let's give a free kick here, a late one. It's a good little advantage to play there, but yeah, looked a foul on Tarazon here. We've got just gone 46 minutes, so maybe last one of the half.
Yeah.
In a dangerous spot.
Yeah, it is a nice spot to swing it in from Burke's point of view. And Tarazon is going to be the player to do it. Plays around the penalty spot or behind it.
Yeah, everyone back for Uni as well, not leaving anyone up.
Here goes Tarazon. It's close to Jenkins though, and Jenkins will play.
This is the thing. She's got her 5, and now she's got to look to deliver. No one up.
Yeah.
Now
Richardson's made a run.
We're 1v4,
but it's been cleared. Borton sends it back forward. Can Tataran get hold of it? That's a good touch. Burke. Robertson intercepts. Oh, Tataran's loitering there and might have a chance to get Burke to get the ball in. Can Morgan get onto that? Holmes was where she needed to be for Burks. And that is half-time, and it's been an absolutely ideal first half for the home side, West Torrens Birkalla. They've really dominated proceedings here, had the better of the play, and are absolutely worth their 3-0 lead. It was Nicole Robertson in the 16th minute, Marlia Tarazon in the 31st, and Talia Bilardo in the 43rd to give them a commanding lead at half-time. Just before the break, a really quick summary of that half from you, Tom.
Yeah, I've really liked how attacking they are. I saw 3 completely different goals. So one going down one side, one going down the other side. A great finish for the first goal, and then a really, really sleek and really effective counter-attack for the last one that really has probably... Well, it'd be fantastic if we saw Uni back into it, and who knows what can happen. But to concede that third right on half-time... that was a killer blow.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it'll make it difficult, but who knows? Football's a strange game.
Well, stay with us. After 12 minutes of messages, we'll come back to bring you the second half here at Jack Smith Park with West Torrens Birkalla leading Adelaide Uni by 3-0.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
G'day, Hamish here, reminding you everyone has a right to get home safe. There's no text, lost snack, backseat argument or hair emergency that's worth taking your eyes off the road for a moment. This is going to sound crazy, but not even a French fry. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and choose not to drive when you're tired, upset or under the influence. Pull over if you need to. And why not take a sec to pledge to drive so others survive? But again, later, when you get home.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
With RAA, proud sponsors of the RAA NPLSA. As Christoph Panendas wins that header, here's Tabaris. It's a touch, but eventually pulled by Vidmar. And French hits it again! French with the volley that Harpers could not save. Side of France, Mullen hits one from distance, and it's in! Mullen with a screamer! Absolute worldie from Mullen.
Goal of the week for sure.
Who has probably just gone and won the game for Playford in the 92nd minute.
Irabona, and it's in the bottom right corner. Captain Fantastic Aladdin Irabona puts his side ahead late in this clash, and are they on their way to 3 points for the first time this season? You didn't know which way it was going to go, who was going to take it, but you knew the final action was going to be the ball in the...
Just trying to calm things down at the moment after that. Lapse in concentration. Ball over the top here for Stam. Will get there first. Will Riley Stam, and he'll chip in brilliantly. At the club of his youth, Riley Stam scoring the first in this one. And what a finish.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
I think the thing that most people don't realise about being a referee is how much we train. We often train twice a week as a group. Then we have coaching sessions where we go through videos and look back at past few weeks. And then any of the outside of training stuff that we do, like our gym work and watching matches back and all that. All the extra time outside of match days are the big things for us. What makes it more than just blowing a whistle is understanding football and all the different layers of football, and then adding on top of that we then have to be impartial and understand the emotion of football, and then find that balance between understanding the emotion and then understanding the laws. I've had a few grand finals that I've been lucky to be a part of, and in those kind of games with the crowds and the energy, I can just tell that the football match that's going on is so entertaining, and that I'm lucky to have one of the best seats in the house for it.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Still in the box, and it's another goal!
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level, and with a better level there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
Yep.
Well, welcome back to Jack Smith Park. Round 17 action, the penultimate round of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. Just this round and next week remaining before we head into the final series, which 5 of the 10 Apex Steel WNPL clubs will do, including the home team tonight, West Torrens Birkalla, currently leading Adelaide Uni by 3-0. There'll be a 6th team with post-season action as well. Not the team that finishes 6th, but the team that finishes 9th will go into a playoff against the team that finishes 2nd in the State League, the 2nd tier here in South Australia. And that will be either Modbury Vista or Metro Stars, depending on results in the remainder of this round and next week. And just a reminder that next week, exactly a week from tonight, on the Friday night, every single game will kick off at 8:15 p.m. and it should be absolutely fascinating finish, because there are still finals positions to sort out. Probably that battle between 8th and 9th, between which team will and won't go into that relegation promotion playoff, that'll probably still be up for grabs as well. So if you're not planning on getting to a game, you can be flicking around 5 YouTube channels to see what's going on next week.
Yeah, and I reckon 4 out of 5 of those will be live, won't they? So
I think they'll all be live. Yeah, they should all be live.
Apart from probably Flinders and West Adelaide.
Oh, sorry, you mean, I'm thinking live broadcast.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Flinders and West is clearly a dead rubber, with one side will be finishing top and one side will be finishing bottom. But at this stage, every other game has something riding on it. So it should be fascinating. Well, Burks are leading this one by 3-0. It was very much their first half, not just on the scoreboard. And they're about to kick off, where over the ball there is their centre forward, Talia Bilardo, who scored their 3rd. And they've just tried a little variation with kick-off here, just nicking it forward to Tarazon. This looks like a rehearsed move, but not sure that it's gone quite how they might have planned it. But they still have possession here through Fogelsang, but now Simmons wins it, and Richardson back to Simmons for Uni, and that's going to be a throw in. But yes, should be absolutely fascinating next week. And I'll just go through some of those fixtures really quickly, just to give you an idea of what's riding on them. Campbelltown versus Metro Stars. Campbelltown unlikely to be able to finish above 5th. Here's Tataran for Uni. They'll come back to action on the field.
Sarah Chappell's
come on.
Yeah, she's come on for Annalise Simpson, I think. I saw, Annalise is just sitting there in the dugout. So looks like a straight swap at right back for Birkalla.
Yeah, and they can shuffle that if they like with those back 4. But Robertson, you're right, Robertson and Macaulay staying central. And Sarah Chappell, who can play anywhere basically, is at right back. It's been one there. I think that Frisbee has come on for Uni as well, and is Chappell's direct opponent, because Burke's gone back to left back. So I'm just trying to think. Maddie Box is probably the players come off for Adelaide Uni.
Yep.
So a couple of changes that we've picked up there, with Frisbee on for Box. Tataran trying to get a shot away here. Now Simmons has made a run here. Simmons, can she get a good ball? And it is a good ball. Macaulay heads it away though. And that's a bit better from Uni. They really need to start this half well. I think most obvious statement ever. Borton, Simmons. Can they just get that ball into King? Not quite. So Frisbee at left midfield. Burke has gone back to left back, and Box is been substituted off.
Looks like the captain has come off because
Yaz Yellow's in the middle. Yeah, good call. Isabella Yaz Yellow, number 20, is in the centre of midfield for Uni.
So they've made a couple of changes.
We don't get the 4th officials here, unfortunately. We have to pick them up as we go. Uni have the ball on the right.
You don't realise how much that you can't get the numbers either, because you look at their long hair. Like We've got Hayley Needs closest to us here. You don't know what number she is half the time because her hair's covering her number.
Oh, mate, there are all sorts of tricks of the trade that I've learnt in all these years of calling WMPL to try to identify players, down to who wears the purple boots and who has the light blue hair tie.
Yeah, until two of them wearing the same boots, then you're bugging.
Maudsley gets it back from Burke. Borton showing just a little bit more purpose here, Adelaide Uni, than they did in the first half. Simmons higher up, trying to get the return ball there, but now it might break here for King. Ball in board from Richardson. This didn't quite work out. And Burks, I should say, are able to bring the ball away through Macaulay. Up towards Bilardo. Holds on, has to retreat all the way to Jenner. Robertson, who opened the scoring earlier on with a fine strike for Burks. Fogelsang. Chappell. It's gone through to Maudsley though. And they bring it out to Burke. Wearing the armband now with Panagakos off the pitch. Frisbee chases here.
Good challenge.
And that's going to be a corner.
Yeah.
Chance for Uni to deliver a set piece. They can quite get them, probably, as you mentioned, quite where they wanted them earlier.
Maybe this gives a bit more variety without Panna on. There was a clear target before. Maybe this is a little bit different. Maybe a different variation.
Morgan now. They're a little bit more spread in the penalty area, the Uni players. And trying to get on that was Maudsley.
Yeah, good header. Just got herself in front of the front post. Unfortunately, hard to get it back on target. I think they'd also like to be able to have the corner on the other side and get Sarah with her, Morgan with her left foot, swinging it in potentially.
Now, Fogelsang. Oh, that's lovely. Tarazon gets the ball in. Can Bilardo get just a bit too far ahead of her? But good move. Here's Yaziello, who, as we mentioned, has come on at half-time. Simmons gets it back. They're trying to work it up towards Richardson or Tataran, but it's been turned over.
Again, turned it over, and Birkalla have kept it. Found some depth quickly to be able to keep it, and then try and have some controlled possession. Drop a midfielder in and get the fullbacks higher.
It's cleared there by Maudsley, and it's found King and Yaziello. Can they work it out? It's back with Yaziello, and doesn't quite get Tataran there. It's going to be cleared. Borton now. Looking for Simmons. That's going to go out though. Throw in. My guest tonight is Tom Monsignor. Great to have you on board.
Thank you. It's it's fantastic to be here. It's been a really good game so far. So hopefully maybe Uni can get one and make it a bit more interesting. See what happens.
Yeah, well, they've certainly got a little bit more purpose at the moment.
Yep.
I think that's been pretty clear. Here's Tataran getting into the penalty area. Simmons. Oh, it's not a bad cross. Jenner claims it though.
I think it's Dorian. This half they've got Tataran into her feet 3 or 4 times on the edge of the box, which they didn't do at all in the first half. So that's her play. Get a ball into her feet. She holds the ball up really, really well and can create something. And yeah, the fact that they've done that means they've been able to create a few things here. So
that's with Uni and Burke back in the probably more customary left back position for her.
Yeah.
Trying to get it up the wing, but that's going to go out for a throw. Now, it's up the wing, but out.
It also looks like they've got Uni have kind of gone in the middle of midfield, gone 1v1. Like, it didn't look like they were as tight before against Birkalla, but
Holmes there, intercepted by Morgan. Trying to get it back through was Frisbee, but that's been cleared by Macaulay.
And that's probably the difference in there as well in the play, and that there was 3 or 4 touches there rather than being able to play 2 touches. What the speed in which Birkalla have been able to play has been sensational. So.
Burke with the throw. Morgan wants it at her feet. Oh, and that's been well won by Needs here, and there could be a break on. Tarazon still alive though, wanting to get it into Bilardo's feet. That's just going to run on.
Again, lots of bodies running forward there. It looked very dangerous, but just a pass a metre in front of her, and she's in a goal there.
Now here's Borton, Simmons. Oh, it's Vogelsang's for Burks, who was just lurking there, but they've got the throw. It's going to be left for Day. Looking up the wing. It's been headed away. Vogelsang puts it back forward. It's been cleared. It's going to be another throw for Mabel Day. Up the wing. Scrambled away. Can King get onto it?
Yeah,
oh, it's going to break for her here. And comes out to, Frisbee's missed it there.
Nice
and
move.
Not going to be able to keep that in. But that's the kind of move they need to make.
Yeah, the little one-touch play off Tataran. Someone getting close to her, which is really good.
Burke getting the ball up towards Tataran now. Robertson with the clearance. It's going to be a throw-in for Burks. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. And in the 56th minute, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's West Torrens Birkalla 3, Adelaide Uni 0. Earlier tonight, Salisbury Inter with a 7-0 win over Flinders United. Now, here's King. Oh, it just didn't quite come down for her.
They're getting in a lot better, a lot more attacking spaces here though, Uni.
Burke wins it well off Needs.
Nice pass.
Now Frisbee can get the return. Frisbee!
Oh,
that's good keeping,
offside.
but the
Great
flag's
stop.
gone up. Yeah.
Lovely move again. Again, getting some good combinations around the edge of the box and looking very, very dangerous here, Uni. Hopefully the goalkeeper Jenna's all right. She made a great save there. Came out and made herself really big.
Had to be brave there.
Yeah.
Now, just recapping the round, West Adelaide with the 2-0 win on Wednesday night, the first match of the round over Football SA NTC, and 7-0 earlier tonight, Salisbury Inter over Flinders United. Round continues and concludes tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. at New Spot Stadium. It's Modbury Vista against Campbelltown City, and at 4:30 p.m. at TK Shuttle Reserve, Metro Stars against Adelaide Comets. And then, as I mentioned, round 18, the final round, on next Friday, the 7th of August, every match at 8:15 p.m. Now, Burke's trying to get out of their defensive half. They've been under a bit of pressure, but they've got a bit of a move here with Bilardo finding Vogelsang. And it's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be left for Day. Tarazon's closest. Vogelsang's further up the wing. That's where it goes. It's been nodded away for another Burke's throw. And again, Vogelsang is the likely receiver. Oh no, Tarazon's made a move here. It's been able to be cleared for Uni. Here's Chappell, but Tataran gets her body position well, holds on. Yaz Yellow under pressure from Tarazon, but gets a ball up the wing. Can that stay in? It will, you know. And it had to be covered by...
Good defending.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, nice little move. Really good hold-up play. Kelly Tataran again. especially against Sarah Chappell there. It's a fantastic defender. Little layoff, getting themselves forward. Uni getting themselves back in this game very, very quickly.
It just goes to show when the passing, the movement, and the deliveries are right, because Tataran really looked like she wasn't getting near it in the first half, and suddenly it's changed quite a bit.
Yeah, she looked very isolated, and I reckon they may have even changed the shape in midfield. And that if you even have a look across here now, King looks like she's a lot more in touch with her.
Yeah.
And there's bodies closer to her.
Richardson here. Yazio trying to get it forward, but it's come back. Here's Simmons. Tataran trying to get it over to King, but that's been cleared. His needs for Burks. Robertson. Chappell. Holmes. Now King might be able to get hold of it here for Uni and get Frisbee going on the attacking left. Frisbee now trying to get into the area. Rides the challenge of needs. That's a good ball in, and Macaulay was exactly where she needed to be.
Yeah, well done. Got across the challenge. Haley needs to really well not to give away a penalty there. But again, another great move. That just looks like there's a little bit more energy here from Uni as well. But just getting bodies a bit closer forward, getting little bit more connected, especially in that front three. Again, good ball in the feet.
Tataran trying to turn and shoot. Robertson blocks.
Probably just needs someone off her. There you go.
Burke now can deliver the cross. It's into a decent area, but
unlucky.
It's come back. Yazilo trying to keep it alive. His day for Burks has the chance to clear and does.
Yeah, nice move.
Yeah, and I think, if they were to just get one.
Yeah, who knows?
You can just. It's going to be a free kick to Yazilo. You just suddenly can change the shape of the game a bit.
Yeah, I've been impressed with how they've come out here in the first 15 minutes of this half.
Morgan to take. Now, I wonder, Maudsley's, I think, a very, very good target in these situations we've seen. Now, they're trying to bunch up and then presumably scramble all in different directions, the Uni players. Here comes Morgan's delivery. And can Maudsley get onto it? It was headed away from Holmes.
Yeah, great delivery. Got the little isolation, just didn't quite get quite get over Dylan Holmes there.
And Morgan to deliver again. Just getting that little bit closer, Adelaide Uni. Can they make the breakthrough?
Yep. What I do like from Birkalla here is that they've left one up. Is that if they break, they could be on again.
Yeah.
And Haley needs on that edge of the box as well.
Here it comes.
Good delivery.
And headed in by Borton. Macy Borton has pulled one back for Uni. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a game on here again, I think.
Yeah.
Lovely ball in. Good header, directing it towards the back post. Kendall Jenner, no hope. Unfortunately, she's just too far away from her.
That was really, really good header. I mean, it was just absolutely perfectly guided to the far side of the goal.
There was enough pace on it, pace on the ball in, so she didn't have to create the pace with the header, but just guided it into the bottom corner.
Well, could they get back into this? They don't want to squander their good work now, because here's Needs now in attack for Burks towards the corner flag, holds on, and that's a good ball inboard. Had to be cleared by Borton. And King trying to get hold of it off Ursino. Ursino's turned it back into Fogelsang. Holmes looking to get it out to Needs. Needs has time to pick out a cross. It's cleared again. Tataran, who can hold up well.
Can hold up. Here we go. They've got bodies going forward.
Now here goes Frisbee up against Chappell. Chappell's there first. Frisbee, she's done really well. She's forced the corner.
I was about to say, Sarah's probably going to be smart enough here to get her body across, but that's a really, really good effort from Frisbee.
She really put in a big last couple of yards there, Frisbee.
Yeah, deceptively really quick. And who knows, see what they can do here.
Because if they do score here, well, this game is completely changed. It has to a degree already. This has been Uni's half.
Yeah.
They've just got a lot of work to do, but if they score now, they got plenty of time to do it. Morgan's corner again. Maudsley trying to get it back. Oh, yes, Yellow was down at the back. If she'd been on her feet, she might have had a chance. Not sure what happened if she just lost her footing. Simmons trying to keep it now. Can Burks break? Someone's lost a shin guard, I think.
If you could call it shin guard, they're probably about 2 centimetres big.
Here's a chance for Burks with Bilardo. That's a free kick.
Yeah, just relieves the pressure a little bit. Yeah, you can see again, getting the goal, Uni have found a bit more energy. Even when they pick the ball up here, when Sarah Morgan picked the ball up there's lots of bodies going forward. And that last little bit of effort to win the corner just then. You can see a great bit of effort.
Portson's second of the year, by the way, also got one at Modbury Vista. That was also after a corner. Here's a chance for Burks, though, with a dead ball situation. Can Holmes get to this? It's going to run on, and the flag's gone up, or is it a free? It's a free.
Yeah, it's just nudged her in the back, I reckon.
Jenkins
just giving herself 15 yards further off from where the free kick is.
Not picked up at all. No complaints. And she's got a boot on her too. So you don't want to give her too many extra yards. There you go, because it's found its way to Frisbee, but Chappell will cover this off and let it run out for a throw. Chappell looking up the wing. Needs is the likely target. That's where it goes. That's going to be a throw in for Adelaide Uni. Burke, Morgan. Oh, it's gone to Bilardo here of Burks. And now Fogelsang's on the move. Needs is inboard. That's where it goes. Can Borton get there first? Borton did well.
Yeah, really well defended. Her body shape's really good against Vogelsang, and then gave herself an opportunity to be able to get the next one.
Frisbee and Chappell battling now. Frisbee, that touch is just going to go out. That's going to be a fascinating battle. We saw just before how Frisbee managed to win a corner when she wasn't favourite to do so. It made a difference since she's come on. Now, this might be Morgan's. They can try to reload here, Uni, through Maudsley. Borton.
You can hear from the players quicker. Get it moving quicker, which is exactly what they're trying to do.
Throw in for Simmons here. Oh, that's gone short. It's been taken over by Tarazon. Fogelsang. Ursino. Holmes has pulled out wide. Just looking for an option. Has to go back to Day. Macaulay. Day. Holmes turns nicely. Trying to get the ball into the feet of Needs. Who wanted
unlucky.
to go one more there with Bilardo. It's going to be a goal kick. If Burks win this, they go to 33 points. They'll be in third spot at least overnight. And then that puts it back on Comets to win tomorrow at Metro Stars to get themselves up to 33 points. But they haven't sealed the deal here yet because Uni's come out and done well in the second half. But here's a chance. Holmes now, 3 ahead of her. And one of them's Tarazon, and that's who's on the ball now. Holmes has made her way into the area. Fogelsang's short. That's gone across towards Needs. But that's out for a goal kick.
That hasn't looked as dangerous here from Birkalla. I think the players they've got here, and if they can get a counter, and if maybe they can get a couple of good touches, but it hasn't looked as dangerous this second half. If we get another one here in the next 10 minutes, then who knows what can happen.
Yeah, and we are halfway through this half. Uni having pulled a goal back since half time. Jenkins now. Long. Up towards Tataran. In fact, it ended up with Richardson, but the ball's come back to the other number 11 in Tarazon. Day. Tarazon. Needs. That's
Lovely
good.
touch.
Oh, and Bilardo Burke had to be alert there. And it just broke off Vogelsang. It's Jenkins' ball.
I think the move for Burke to left back as well was sort of taking that right hand side first half was really, really dangerous. And that's neutralised that a little bit and mean that, they haven't looked as dangerous.
Here's King. Morgan. Good ball out for Frisbee now. Oh, but that touch has gone straight to Chappell. Needs. I was missed Vogelsang there, so here's Yaz Yellow for Uni. Morgan. Borton. Richardson. Simmons has overlapped. That's where it goes. I need to get the ball back to Yazillo. It's going to be a throw, though. They get on with it quickly to look for Tataran. Oh, that's a nice little rake back,
unlucky.
but it was red.
Corner? No, not quite.
Well, we don't want to seem like we're barracking, but you always want a good game, and there's nothing like a close one. And if Uni do get one back here, another one back here, well, then we could be set for a big finish to this game.
Yeah, as a neutral, you want to see a contest, don't you? You want to see,
absolutely.
And you want to see lots of goals.
Yeah, that's true. Here's Simmons keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Tataran back to goal.
Turning. Oh, there just needed to be someone near it to her.
Yep.
Simmons, it's just going to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, maybe just that midfielder that can gamble and, assume that she's going to win it. Maybe it means that you might have to work hard if she doesn't, but you might get that opportunity to try and score.
Here goes Robertson. You can hear the word come out from the coaching bench, patient. They usually are.
Yeah.
And I think...
And Uni have kind of let them, they just sort of sat off a little bit. It's not real deep, but they're sort of sitting off a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if they step this up a little bit as they try and chase the game a bit more.
Macaulay keeps it on the ground, but there's Uni players there. Yazielo gets an important touch in there to Morgan. Maudsley. Burke. Well, that was well done there by Needs, but it's come back to Maudsley. Holds on well. Oh, Holmes intercepts. Maudsley, Burke. Back to Maudsley. Under pressure from Bilardo now. And Bilardo's done really well there. It's going to be a Uni throw, though. No, it's going to be given the other way.
Yeah, wasn't thrilled with that, was she?
Yeah, well, the assistant ref had ruled a Uni throw, but it's the man in the middle that counts.
He's in a good spot to call it.
And he was, you're right. Chappell with the throw here.
It's amazing how balanced you can be with referees when you don't have anything on the line. You can see how they make good decisions.
Now, can Frisbee get hold of it here? She has. Frisbee now has got Tataran ahead of her. Tataran, Morgan. Oh, they've just lost a bit of the impetus there, but Burke can get across in. It's not bad. Macaulay nods it away. Frisbee holds on. Holmes just trying to get hold of it and does, and gets it to Needs. Good challenge, Burke, but it's going to be a Birkalla throw.
Well, Burke thinks it's hers.
No, I don't think there was any doubt about that decision.
Just trying to con the ref there. Yeah. They're just like half a touch away from being that really good opportunity. Just a little touch away.
Yeah, nice touch, Vogel saying there. Needs.
Yes, a bit late.
That'll be a free kick.
That was a bit late. And we can't see her, but she doesn't look like she's not getting up in a hurry.
It's funny, I feel like Vogelsang's a bit of she's on her feet, that's good. Vogelsang's a bit of a symbol of ironically enough, being at Burks, of actually the change in what's happened at Adelaide Uni in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, a couple of years ago, Uni were dreadful and probably should have been relegated. They were incredibly lucky.
Skin of their teeth, didn't
incredibly
they,
lucky.
day?
And, you know, Fogelsang was at the club and appeared to be not particularly well rated by the team. And look at what she's done since she's come to Burks.
Yeah.
I feel like if she'd been at Uni in these last couple of years, she would have been much more valued.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't blame her for leaving, mind you.
No,
that point.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it was the right decision. And one of the ironic things that happened was that the year after she left, another German was signed by Adelaide Uni and Lena Radler, and they became good mates.
Yeah.
Radler was here, played at right back for Uni. Terrific player. And now here's a break for Burks and a chance to get the ball through to Needs. Needs now could be one-on-one with the keeper. Hayley Needs.
Oh, unlucky.
And now a chance for Uni to get away really quickly because Maudsley's now able to get Frisbee going on the left. Frisbee now with Chappell facing her.
Yeah,
Chappell's done well that time and gets it out for a throw.
Yeah, well defended there. You see that bit of quality from Hayley Needs that we were discussing off air, that how she's improved a lot this year. Probably just not quite her final product. Hasn't scored it. It's got into a few good opportunities. Hasn't scored a heap of goals and probably could have scored a few more, but has been superb.
Yeah, I agree. Burke with the throw now. Still time for Uni, especially if they can get one in these next few minutes. We're up to the 75th minute of the game. Now, Frisbee did well to get the cross in the end. It was nodded away. Morgan. Maudsley. Into the feet of Frisbee, who turns. Frisbee, I think she's going to get a free kick there. Ursino was holding on. And this is yet another chance for Morgan to deliver and possibly find a teammate in the way that she did when Macy Borton nodded home Uni's opener. And that would really give Burks a nervy last quarter of an hour here.
Yeah.
Don't feel like the ref's been very generous as far as where the wall is at the moment, but it's probably not really going to affect Morgan that much. Who swings it in again, and can someone get on to Richardson? Oh, it's away. Yes, Yellow. Yes, Yellow gets hold of it again. Can try to shoot, and it's out. It's going to be another corner this time from the right.
There.
What was interesting, I mean, it's easy from here, but Frisbee was all alone on the left if the ball had gone across. As I said, it's pretty easy when you're watching. They're going to take this quickly.
Yep.
Morgan.
Dangerous area for Morgan to be.
Puts it towards the back post. Oh, Borton was there. Just went past her.
Yeah.
Gee, when you have a game like this, because look, there's going to be a change. Cozens is going to come on for Birkalla.
Looks like she's going in at right back.
Yeah.
Sarah Chappell in the middle of midfield, or
yeah, Ursino's coming off.
Maybe she's going in at left back.
At this stage, I think you're right, because Mabel Day's come to right back.
Yep, she's going in at left back. It looks like Sarah's gone in as one of the holding midfielders. That looks like it's reversed as well, that midfield. So I think certainly first half, Dylan Holmes was sitting a lot higher, almost like they had 2 10s.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's just gone back a little bit deeper.
Well, Chappell is in the middle of the back four at this stage.
Yeah, they tend to drop one in there and send the fullbacks can go higher. Here she is on the ball.
Fogelsang. It's going to go all the way back from Macaulay to Jenner. Out to all. That's going to be intercepted by Frisbee, who can charge towards goal. That's a good touch. And Chappell had to come over.
Good cover.
And Frisbee's really made a real impact in this second half. Throw in for Burke. Holmes will just send that back over the line.
Yeah, into the car park.
It's a good way to kill a few seconds.
Yes, that's it.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I remember playing back at Cove at the old one, and we used to try and kick it over the BMX track just to get our breath.
Talk to me about playing there sometime. I played there as an amateur as well.
Yeah.
Ball in there to Tataran, who's worked incredibly hard in this second half, and they're going to get another corner here. Yeah, it's the only time I've ever kicked the ball in the air and the wind was so strong that it actually started bringing it back in the other direction, that ground at Cove.
At one point, a goalkeeper in an amateur game, the goalkeeper took a goal kick and it went out for a corner.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Here is another corner to be delivered by Morgan. Another chance. And it's into a good area again. Yaz Yellow didn't quite get it. There's no one at the back post for Burks. And Bilardo just takes it out for a throw-in.
Again, good opportunity there. It looks like she finds a yard of space. Yaz Yellow, and just didn't quite get the contact she wanted.
Actually isn't a bad shot from distance as well, Yaz Yellow, if they get that ball into her at the right spot. Here's Maudsley. Burke's just giving her a bit to do. She'll keep it in though. Try to get it up the wing. It's going to be cleared by Day, who can run onto it here. That's going to be a throw-in for Burks. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. And as we're just about to hit the 80-minute mark, the score on the One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's West Torrens Birkalla 3, Adelaide University 1. And, you know, if you're an Adelaide University coach and this game finishes, say, 3-1, do you really sort of have a lot of sort of frustration about the fact that things might have been different if you'd sort of, the team had played the way...
And if you isolate it as well, if you isolate a few things as well, like the counter right on half-time kills you.
Yeah.
And the cross that's a shot that gets Claudia, maybe you look at those isolated moments, but you're probably, on balance, they probably deserve to be 3-0 up at the time.
Yeah. No, I think that's true. But they just, I guess if you take away those moments as well, though, just, the balance of play was very much against Uni, and they just weren't sticking their passes. There wasn't really a lot of fluidity with them at all. And it's just turned right around in this half, certainly on the way that they've been playing. Now, but Burks have got a chance here. Tarazon moving the ball just a bit too much on that. Yaz Yellow got there, and it's away. Now, is there a chance the other way? Holmes has done really well there.
Those little bits there, where some of the combinations for Birkalla in those areas, they're coming off and they've been able to go forward quickly.
Chappell. Macaulay. It's going to go back to Robertson. Has time.
You can hear from the coaching staff, we don't have to go quick. We don't have to force it.
Yeah, I mean, they really can ask the Uni players to
see if they
come for it. So if you want the ball, we don't have to give it to you. We don't have to attack. And this is just a good way of...
just killing a bit of time.
Yeah.
I'd like to call it take the sting out of the game a little bit.
Well, if they don't advance, Burks can do this for the rest of the game. Uni players they've surely got to get higher up here. Now finally it's been forced forward, but
there's a turnover.
There's a touch, but Chappell has it back. But now it's Yaz Yellow again, and now it's Holmes, Borton, Richardson, Simmons, Richardson, good. Simmons now. Chance to get a good ball in. Can it get out to Frisbee? Might come onto it here. Holmes just nods it away and runs onto the ball. And has given Bilardo a chance to chase
great
something
area.
here. Bilardo now. It's just going to be a throw-in. And I don't mind that decision. Don't really think there was a huge amount of contact there. And I think Bilardo was really looking for it there.
She's obviously at full pace as well, so off balance. You do see them paid a lot, though.
Yes, yes. Now, Jenkins, remember, can launch. Robertson will get in the way there. Holmes. He's tried to slip that ball through two players. Has won it back, though. Still going Dylan Holmes. And in the end, Maudsley has to come over to take possession, but that pass is going to be intercepted by Chappell. This could be a chance for Chappell to get a ball in, just decides to get it into Need's feet and has it back.
Yeah, lots of composure here from Birkalla, the way they're playing here. They're still progressing it, but...
Bilardo, got to be careful there, Borton. Jenkins gets it at the second attempt, just. Got 6 minutes to go, plus stoppages. It doesn't really look like Uni are going to get anything out of this game as far as points on the ladder go.
Yeah, just see if they're going to have a bit of a crack at this. And see
Unless...
Great turn.
King. Yaziello under pressure. Did anybody tell her? Tarazon's coming through to win it. And away by Jenner. Now, Cozens, the bounce wasn't favourable for her. Ball's gone over towards Borton. And that's going to stay in, and to Bilardo's advantage. Trying to get it inboard.
Yeah, well won by Vogels.
Vogelsang.
Yeah,
it's been
good
won
challenge.
there by Morgan. Burke. King. That's a good ball.
Yeah,
now,
good area.
Frisbee can get a really good cross in. Tataran's in the middle. Oh, it was blocked, and it was a really good block in the end and a goal kick.
Good spaces in their defence. Didn't give a huge amount of space. Probably conceded that she was going to get the ball, but then covered really good lines to be able to defend it and block the cross. So, again, well structured from Birkalla.
And Burke's with the goal kick. They're getting ever closer to this important 3 points, as we mentioned, in that battle for third spot. They've got to win their last two games, you would think, to give themselves a chance. One thing they've got going for them is that Salisbury Inter and Adelaide Comets, the other two teams in the race for that third spot, they have to play each other next week.
Yeah.
So they can't both get 3 points. And Burke's, they can look to their game against Vista, which I don't think will be an easy one away at New Spot Stadium. But they can get themselves to 36 points if they finish off tonight and win next week. Inter are currently on 35. Comets, if they win, will be on 33. But if Burks get to 36, then they are in the top 3. Now, this is good by Richardson, just trying to push forward and hold on, and did well. Simmons wanted to look for a cross, didn't quite have an angle. Richardson looking to get it into Morgan's feet, but Tarazon's there for Burks. And Vogelsang has made herself available on the left. Tarazon and Needs ahead of her. Here's Tarazon. Oh, that ball's gone behind. Morgan now holds on to possession. King
again taking up really good...
She's had a good few minutes here, King. Frisbee, who's had a good half. Tataran. Still going Tataran, just trying to... Not sure if she was sort of caught between holding on herself and playing in Morgan. That's a really good challenge by Richardson. Yaziello wanted to chip it into Tataran. Robertson, Chappell gets it away. Cozens gets it away. Now, Borton to put it back in. It's run on. Mabel Day with cover. Can Richardson get it under control? It's going to come up Burke's way. Bilardo. Now Cozens up the attacking left. Did she keep it in?
No.
Did not. Now, Uni are going to make a couple of late changes. They're going to empty out their bench here, Adelaide Uni. So it will be Bouchereau coming on. There's way too many substitutes allowed these days. Take it back to 3, I say.
Why don't we have a hydration break and then we'll make it easier for us?
Well, sorry, Hammersley is on. And Malin Thompson on as well. And Zara Rocker making her WNPL debut. Congratulations to her. And can she be part of a big last few minutes for Uni? Big clearance there by Robertson.
Well done to Duncan here as well. Like, he probably could have left it. Probably could have had a bit of a crack here, but to put a couple of the younger girls on, it's one thing that, I'm certainly passionate about. It's giving people opportunity.
Yeah.
Another one here.
It's going to be Mathiang coming on for Burks.
Who's going off?
Just waiting to see.
Yeah, that
Looks
was
like Tarazon might be coming off.
Oh, and she's been booked on the way off.
Yeah,
for going the wrong way.
Didn't go off at it must have been a judge that she didn't go off at the nearest point.
No.
So we can finally restart with a Burks throw. They're going to get home, West Torrens Birkalla, despite a spirited second half by Adelaide Uni, which allowed them to reduce the deficit by 1. And they haven't quite given up yet, but Chappell's got a chance here to advance. Get the ball to Mathiang, her first touch. Simmons battling with her. That's going to be a throw in for Uni, but right in their right back position. Borton. Really just got to get the ball out of there. Yaziello. Simmons. Gets it into Tataran. It's away. And Robertson. Sorry, that was Hammersley that had the ball there. Headed there by Frisbee. Here's Robertson for Burks. Trying to work back through Needs and Day. And back to Jenna. We are now nearly a minute into stoppage time. And the points are safe for the home side.
Yeah, and just really impressed with how composed they've been for the last 10 minutes here, Birkalla. Just kept it. Haven't panicked and tried to go forward with it too much.
And Mathiang's just won this, and a chance to get it into Bilardo. Oh.
Unlucky. There's chairs everywhere on the Birkalla bench. Yeah.
But great work by Mathiang there on the left wing.
Yeah, well done, well fought out. But like I was saying, really impressed with how composed Birkalla are. I think really smart move. They just put Dylan Holmes a little bit deeper and just controlled the game after about the 80th minute. For the last 10 minutes, just sort of neutralised what Uni were doing and have done really, really well. So, again, thoroughly deserve the 3 points at this point. The first half really good.
Goal kick for Jenkins. Into what is almost certainly the last couple of minutes here at Jack Smith Park. And Marie Porniotis is going to come on as well in place for Lena Vogelsang.
Yeah, she's been as dangerous as ever tonight.
Yeah. So consistent.
Yeah.
Now Day gets it forward. Yaziello trying to win it, but it's come to Bilardo. Borton got a good foot in. Bilardo wins it back. Cozens. Simmons in the way. Cozens gets it back. Back to Mathiang. It's going to be out for a throw. The right back position for Uni. Morgan.
Lovely turn.
Oh, that's going to be straight to Needs, but that touch went to Maudsley. Jenkins. Burke.
Burke's been really good when she's come back to left back here as well.
Yeah, I think she
was really isolated first half.
I feel like that's her natural spot.
Yeah,
she
I
looks
agree.
so comfortable at left back. I mean, she plays wing okay, but now Needs bursting into the area and forces a corner. Yeah, no, Burke does well on the wing, but I think fullback is really her.
She was really
her jam.
isolated first half, and the ball didn't get there very often. But yeah, I think she looks a lot better with the ball, with the game in front of her.
All the best players play at fullback, I reckon.
Yeah, all right. I remember a coach told me to play at centre half once, and I said I'd prefer not to, and he didn't pick me for 2 years. In seniors. Yeah.
Go
but
corner here for Macaulay.
Just gone 94 minutes.
Might be the last play of the game. It's going to be out for a go. I think it's hit the post. It stayed in.
It was almost the commentator's curse again there.
That is full time here, and West Torrens Birkalla have run out 3-1 winners. They did all the damage in the first half. Nicole Robertson in the 16th minute, Marlia Tarazon in the 31st, and Talia Bilardo in the 43rd. A little bit of hope for Uni in the 61st minute with Macy Borton pulling one back, and they played a very, very good second half, Adelaide Uni, but the home side runs out winners tonight. Just a quick summary from you, Tom Monsignor.
Yeah, I think really good contest. I just think Birkalla's quality was probably just shone through at the end. Really composed that last 10 minutes, but the first half, they were really good to watch. Had a clear plan and went about it really, really well and scored some good goals. Thoroughly deserved the 3 points tonight. So, yeah.
Just a reminder of what's ahead. We'll start with what we have covered already in this round 17 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. On Wednesday night, West Adelaide defeated Football SA NTC 2-0. Earlier tonight, Salisbury Inter defeating Flinders United by 7-0. 3-1 here to West Torrens Birkalla over Adelaide Uni. And tomorrow at 3:15 p.m, it's Modbury Vista against Campbelltown City at New Spot Stadium. And at 4:30 p.m, it's Metro Stars against Adelaide Comets at TK Shutter Reserve. There's one match on Monday night, a round 13 catch-up fixture between Flinders United and Football SA NTC. And on Friday night, a week from tonight, on August the 7th, it's the big finale of the home and away season. The final round, round 18, all 5 matches kicking off at 8:15 p.m. Campbelltown City against Metro Stars at Steve Woodcock. Modbury Vista against West Torrens Birkalla at New Spot Stadium. Adelaide Comets against Salisbury Inter. What a match that'll be at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park. Football SA NTC against Uni at Service FM, and Flinders United versus West Adelaide also at Service FM. Make sure you have all of those booked to follow, whether you're at one of those games or flicking around all the YouTube channels. Tom Monsignor, thanks for being on board tonight.
No worries.
I hope you enjoyed joining us here.
Yeah, it was great fun
at Jack Smith Park. And to all of you out there, I hope you've also enjoyed the game and have a great rest of the weekend.
No worries.